Welcome back to the FBA Power Plan, where we turn political knowledge into real power for underserved Texans. I'm your host, DeeJay B, and today we're talking about something big, showing up where the power really lives. This one's called City Hall is Ours, because if we want real change, we can't just talk about it or tweet about it. We've got to walk into those rooms where decisions are made and make sure our voices are heard. Here's the truth. Every major issue that affects our lives starts local. Whether it's policing, housing, or how schools are funded, those choices are being made right now in City Hall, in county meetings, and on school boards. While we're going about our day, they're voting on budgets, policies, and contracts that impact our neighborhoods for years to come. Before we keep going, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode of the FBA Power Plan. Every week, we're bringing real talk and real strategy to help our people move from awareness to action. And shout out to today's sponsor. TechSolutionsBySupport.com is the expert tech support you deserve. Our tech pros are on standby 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help you fix any issue you may have with any of the thousands of devices we cover. From device setup and troubleshooting to getting various devices to work together, we've got you covered. Call toll-free 877-863-6962 to get 24/7 remote tech support, guaranteed results, any device, any issue, anytime. Get your tech working for you. Support.com Tech Solutions can help. Thanks to them for supporting community voices and community empowerment right here in Texas. We appreciate them for helping make this episode possible. So if you're listening, go show them some love toll-free at 877-863-6962 and let them know the Second to None podcast sent you. The problem is, too often, we're not in the room. The developers are there. The lobbyists are there. The folks with money and connections are there. But us, the people living with the results, we're missing, and that has to change. It's time to claim our seats at the table. Most city council and school board meetings are open to the public. You can find the schedule online, usually right on your city's website. Start by watching one. See what they talk about, how decisions get made, and who's doing the talking. Once you understand the process, start showing up in person. When that public comment time comes, step up to the mic. You don't need a fancy speech. Just speak from the heart. Say your name, where you're from, and what matters to you. When you do that, you're putting power on record. You're letting the city know that the people are paying attention. That's how accountability begins. Building relationships is key. Reach out to your city council members. Send them an email. Call their office. Introduce yourself. Tell them what issues you care about and follow up. The more they see your name and hear your voice, the harder it is for them to ignore the community you represent. And here's something else. Don't do it alone. Organize with your neighbors, your church, your barbershop, your college group. Pick one issue that hits home, whether it's affordable housing, safer streets, or better schools, and push for it together. There's power in showing up united. Our elders have wisdom and our youth have energy. We need both. Let's bring the generations together so we can move stronger. When young leaders see how city government works early, they're ready to lead the next movement later. Media matters too. Use your platforms. If you run a podcast, a social page, or even a group chat, let people know when meetings are happening, what's being voted on, and how to speak up. When our community stays informed, we stay powerful. Now here's your challenge for the week. Find out when your next city council or school board meeting is. Mark it down and show up. If you can't go in person, watch online. Send an email to your representative introducing yourself and sharing one issue that matters to you. That's it. One small step that builds big momentum. Because power doesn't just come from protests, power comes from presence. And the people who are present are the ones who shape the future. That's all for today's episode of the FBA Power Plan. Next week, we're getting into money and power, how to strengthen our businesses, invest in our people, and build economic independence that lasts. If this episode spoke to you, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with 3 people in your circle. Leave a comment and tell us what local issue matters most to you, because the city is ours if we show up to claim it. Until next time, remember this: the power is in the people who show up.